So you've recently purchased an iPhone 17. Well, I've got some accessories that you might find useful. Hey everyone, Mark from the Spark here. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to check out some accessories. Let's call it a, iPhone 17 starter pack that Pitaka have very generously sent to me. So without any further ado, let's open it up and show you what's inside. Okay, just before we do that, I want to hold my hands open with honesty and say this isn't an iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is in fact a dummy model that Pitaka generously sent to me to test with the accessories package, because I'm not entirely sure yet whether I'm going to upgrade from my iPhone 16 Pro Max to an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Yes, the thing that really does attract me is the larger camera sensor that's now square, so you can take landscape shots while you're holding your phone in portrait mode. But I don't know whether that's enough of a reason to upgrade from the iPhone 16. Now for you, you may be coming from a much older model, or you just like to get a new model every single year. Well, if that is you and you have gone and stumped up the cash for this thing, then hopefully these accessories will help. But we'll use this dummy model to show them off a little. All right, let's crack this box open. And what do we have in here? Well, we've got a magnetic woven wallet. Woven from aramid fibre, and this is a trademark of Cadmira on it. So there we go, we'll unbox that in a second. We have got a Pitaka Qi 2 aramid fibre, again, magnetic power bank. Again, we'll look at the detail of that in a second. And then the thing that might interest you the most is this case, the Pitaka for iPhone 17 Pro Max Ultra Slim case. Again, aramid fibre, and if you don't know what aramid fibre is, it does tell you here it is an aerospace grade material, so it's much tougher and will help your phone against drops, scratches, things like that. And in fact, whatever device they put it on, it will help give it that little bit more protection. So I guess the first thing we've got to do is open up the case and we'll put it on the model. All right, okay, so what have we got here? It says it's slim and light, and I do like slim and light cases, particularly if you've got a large phone like the Pro Max. So anything that keeps that weight down, doesn't add to it, is always welcome. Like I say, aramid fibre, full wrap camera control button. It's something called a Pitaka. So they haven't opened up there's not a hole in the side of the case. It goes through the case if you want to use that camera control. Do you use camera control? I bought the iPhone 16 Pro Max envisioning that I would use the camera control so often, but I don't. Now on here, that's where your camera control is. It's not normally a button, it is on this dummy model for some reason, but it is a capacitive touch area of your phone, and I just find that, I don't know, it's in the wrong place. I just don't find it useful. I'm just so used to just tapping the screen or swiping down and tapping open camera. I guess just kind of muscle memory isn't letting me get used to that, and I haven't done now for over a year. All right, okay, and obviously it is MagSafe compatible. I do love the way that Pitaka packs their stuff. There we go. It's all very environmentally friendly. So the Pitaka seamless full control aramid fibre. There we are. So it's just basically a section that they've obviously made capacitive to match with the capacitive control on the side of the phone. Oh, we've got a spacer installation guide. Use only when Pitaka is unresponsive to light taps. Oh wow, okay. So you've got a couple of these spacer installation guides. What's this? Use a sticker to improve the fit of the case. Okay, so if your phone isn't quite fitting, apparently you can stick the sticker onto the inside of the phone in various different places and will help the phone fit better on your phone. Interesting. I've never had to use something like this before, but good that they've included it. So the Pitaka is here. So what are these for? I need to come back to the instructions here. So the inner case is camera control button. So it gives, I guess it introduces just more material between what they're calling the Pitaka here and the camera control center. So it's just giving another layer to help that conductivity, I guess, pass through. Okay, let's put the dummy phone on here. There we are. What do you think? It's a very nice fit. It's a very snug fit, and obviously this raised section here will give the camera bump area and the lenses in particular quite a bit of protection. So if it slams down on a surface, it's not hitting the cameras directly. There is a slight raise just above them, so again gives it a bit more protection there. So all the gaps here for your volume buttons and action button, gap here for your on button, and that capacitive Pitaka section here. And you've got a reasonably not noticeable logo, a bit of logo branding here from Pitaka. But I love this. It feels great, and it doesn't add much bulk to the phone whatsoever. And you may have noticed before I put it on there, let me take it back off to show you, Pitaka are always very proud of their magnetics that they embed into the phone here. Got loads of magnets there, so it really does help increase the magnetic attraction of MagSafe. So you're not going to lose any MagSafe compatibility by having a Pitaka case on your phone. All right, okay, like that, very good. Yep, let's now open up the wallet. Let's have an open a wallet. Magnetic woven wallet. It says here, because of aramid fibre, it achieves a revolutionary, tough and resilient covering. There we are. So how do we get this open? All right, oh, there we are. That's very satisfying. There we go. Have we got anything else in here? What else have we got going on? Nothing else. Okay, we've got a little bit more information about the aramid fibre there. Fabric-like aramid fibre material. How to attach it. You can hold up to 2 cards. So 2 cards, maybe a license, maybe a driving license, and 1 main card that you use. I use Apple Pay all the time, so I very rarely carry any cards with me, but I do have my driving license on me pretty much all times. And a little slit in the back to show you how to get your card out, just like that. So there we are. It feels, that's not going to bend. There's some, I mean, obviously your magnets in here to make it MagSafe, but the whole back of it here is very seems very robust, not gonna bend out of shape or anything like that. And then this is quite tough. This aramid fibre section here is quite tough. Just feels that feels like a leather on this side, although it's not. I can't quite tell what it says here. I don't think it is. It might be. It feels like leather, but it's probably vegan leather or something like that. And again, a little logo there from Pitaka, but not that obvious. So you put your card in, and there we are. What do you reckon? That's quite nice. That's not going to come off in a hurry. There we go. Not going to come off. It goes in and out of your pocket, so that's really cool, and it fits this case obviously rather well as well. That's really nice combo, and again, not adding much to your phone, so not making it exceedingly bulky. So that's great. And then obviously you want to take your cards out, just push that at the back there. Oh, so that's cool. I like that, and it will obviously work on your iPhone 16 Pro Max if that's what you've already got, like I have. So maybe I might utilize it on that until I've made my decision about whether I'm going to get an iPhone 16 Pro Max. Okay, so we've got that. We've got the wallet. We've got the case, and finally we have the aramid fibre magnetic Powerbank Qi 2. So a 5,000 milliamp hour battery capacity and a 15-watt wireless charging. So this must be Qi 2.1. I think Qi 2.2 can charge up to 25 watts wirelessly. So this is just 15 watts fast charging wirelessly. Now it's 5,000 milliamp hours. You're not gonna get that from here, mainly because of the way that it has to convert charging up to the voltage of your phone. Watch this video, which I'll try and put on the screen in the description box below, where I talk about in another video about how you don't get the advertised milliamp hours. Charge it via cable, you might get something approaching 5,000 milliamp hours. You still won't get 5,000 milliamp hours, but you definitely won't get it if you're doing it wirelessly, because it'll lose it via heat and voltage changes and things like that. So you're probably going to get, I think the iPhone Pro 16 Max is about 4,600 milliamp hour battery. You might get one full charge from this. It's not the fault of this battery pack or anything like that. It's just the way electricity works. Okay, this is really nice. Let's see how thin it is. Looks lovely. And press a little button there. Has any lights come on anywhere to tell me how much charge I've got on there? There's 3 lights here. Press that again. Yep, you got 3 little lights here. They're very faint, they're very subtle, should I say, but there's full charge on this thing. And again, Pitaka, very quite camouflaged in with the design. And there we go. What do you reckon? Again, doesn't add much to it. I mean, it's probably the phone again, possibly in thickness. Very strong, not going to come off. Wow, that's really strong actually. And again, in your pocket. Yeah, it adds something to it, doesn't it? But that's not, looks like it's not coming off. Okay, there we go. So what do you reckon? Anything else in here, by the way? All right, okay, yeah, if you connect it via the cable, you will actually get 20 watts of charging, as opposed to just 15 doing it wirelessly. Battery pack has built-in safety features, including over voltage and over current protection, over power and short circuit protection, and electromagnetic field blocking. There we are. So it's pretty well designed, as everything is by Pitaka. They take care of your phone with the things that they want you to put on your phone. Right, so there we are. So a wallet, a case, and a MagSafe battery. What do you think? This is a pretty good starter pack, I reckon, from Pitaka. I'll put on screen now how much all these things will be. I probably will have affiliate links for these, so if this does interest you, please do use my affiliate link in the description box below, or maybe scan this QR code on screen. If you do that, I'll get a little bit of kickback, which just helps support the channel in a little way. So what do you think? Practical, good looking, tough, robust. Is there any other brand that you particularly like when it comes to accessorizing your iPhone? Or is Pitaka a brand that you've used before and you trust? I certainly do. Let me know in the comments whether you think I really should upgrade from an iPhone 16 Pro Max to an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and whether that sensor really will make a difference for me. Okay, until the next video, happy accessorizing.